branding today, and there's a lot of hazards going on, and a lot of times you don't have control of that type of an environment. The agricultural industry has a lot of hazards in it. We jump in a vehicle, we run down the road 5 miles, 10 miles, and most accidents happen within 10 miles of where you live. And so there's really no excuse not to wear your seatbelt. Even though it is a short distance, you need to wear your seatbelt in order to preserve your health and your family's well-being at the end of the day. The seatbelt is a decision you make individually, and you're in control of that. So there's not a lot of excuses for not wearing your seatbelt.
Embrace comfort throughout the seasons with Northern Arapaho Propane and Solid Waste. Proudly rooted in the local community, supporting Fremont County year-round. Your preferred supplier serving enrolled and non-enrolled members. For more information, call 307-463-4185.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
And good morning, Fremont County, Riverton as well. It is 4A West Regional Basketball here on 93.9 KTAK, and we will be audio streaming on our YouTube as well. Just as a start off, the reason we're not videoing, and your favorites, Eric Pauley and Green River, the Evanston guys, whatnot, won't be streaming, is due to a WHSAA agreement with a national corporation to provide video at the regionals and whatnot. And if you want to hear from your local people, you're going to hear it from all sorts of people on the WYO Today family of networks today. If you want to hear Cody Beers and Wyoming Indian and have video with it, myself and cameraman Connor, Baylor Beers with Cody, I might add, Eric, Ernie Over, and Alan Mullins, and of course Kevin Gerber and Travis Bomagen with Thermopolis. Hey, talk to your legislator, talk to your member of the WHSAA board if you happen to know one, and say, hey, we want Wyoming voices that care about our cities broadcasting these games fully. So this is the first round, as I said, of the ladies regional, the first game today. It's going to be starting in about 13 minutes. Of course, this is Kevin Shields, your voice of Riverton basketball, along with cameraman Connor. He's not playing cameraman today, though. He is going to be working the computer and keeping the score updated on the YouTube page for you. Tell him hi, Connor. Tell him good morning, better yet.
Hi.
All right, so it is Star Valley Lady Braves. They come in as one of the two number one seeds. On the season, the Lady Braves are coming in at 11-10, but they do come in as a 1 seed here. Riverton, of course, coming into this as one of the 4 seeds at 4-18. Conference record 0-6 for Riverton. For Star Valley, that 11-10 record's a little misleading as they are a perfect 6-0 in the conference this year. As we take a look at this team from Afton, they're averaging 46.4 points a game, led by Kinley Englehart, number 1, with just shy of 11 points per game. Leading the team in rebounding is Emily Dana. She has right at 7.5. Kinley also leads the team in assists and steals. It is a team that turns the ball over roughly 19 times per game, commits 17 fouls. From the field, from 2-point, they are shooting 37% on the year. And from three-point land, not very good from there at 23%. From the free throw line, that's an advantage that we've seen Riverton have quite a bit, not always able to take advantage of it. But Star Valley comes in at shooting 54%. We'll take a look at their last 10 games here on WYO Today here in just a few minutes after these messages.
Best. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
When you purchase your car, do you know if you got the best payment possible? The answer is probably no. Oftentimes, your loan is packed with additional charges that can drive your monthly payment higher than it should be, costing you thousands of dollars more for your car. Hi, this is Patty, and here is your second chance to get the payment you deserve. Visit Atlantic City Federal Credit Union today for a courtesy loan review. We've helped our members save money by refinancing their vehicle with us. Now it's your turn. Open your eyes to a credit union. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union.
Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
And welcome back to 93.9 KTAK's coverage of Riverton High School basketball at the 4A West Regional here in Green River. A shout out to the folks here in Green River. They always put on a phenomenal tournament. As we've known, you've heard me say at the Flaming Gorge, I expect nothing less. Here is what it will look like today for Riverton high school teams here at Green River in the 4A West Regional. The girls will play at 9 o'clock, and then we'll have an update when they will play again, depending on the outcome of the game. The boys will start at 1:30, so approximately about 1 o'clock, I would expect the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show. Depending on how the games are going, they time these out meticulously on the schedule, and then real life happens. Injuries happen, overtime happens, a close game with a lot of timeouts, a lot of fouls happens. You know the drill, and it kicks these things late. But Riverton will be playing at 9 a.m. and at approximately 1:30 for the boys, and that will do it for Riverton today. Results of today will determine when they will play tomorrow. We'll also be giving you a rundown shortly here on the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show of all the games on the WYO Today family of networks. Looking a little bit more into Star Valley in their last 5 games, as you can imagine, being 6-0 in region play this year. They defeated Green River by 8, Evanston by 26, Jackson by 36. Rock Springs defeated them 41-29, not on their side of things, I'm guessing, 29-41. And Kelly Walsh defeated them 65-60. But it is a team coming in hot. 3 games in a row have been won. Now, as we kind of segue over to the Riverton side of things, they come in scoring right at 38 points per game. They are led, as they have been all season, by Paisley Jackson. On the offensive, defensive, and total glass, it has been the same all year, with Haley Engstrom with 6. Talon Leesburg leads the team in assists and steals with just under 2 per game. This is a team that tends to turn it over, but they have gotten that average down now at 21.2 per contest. As we look at the shooting from the field, Riverton shoots from 32%, and Coach Bosner's team shoots 24% from 3. Neither team overly a danger like a Cody Phillies from three-point land, specifically like a Molly Hayes. From the free throw line, they shoot 66%. They are led by Taylor Leesburg, 84%, and Paisley right behind her at 75%. So this is a team that does have an advantage at the line in this game, as they do in most games. It is a very good Lady Wolverine free throw shooting squad. As we look at the last 5 games for your Riverton Lady Wolverines, they lost to Cody. As I said during the broadcast, no shame in that. It was actually a good offensive output that could contend with a lot of the teams here at 4A West. Cody's just on the season, 1 loss the very first game. They come in as one of the prohibitive state championship teams or contenders. They defeated Riverton 84-36. Rock Springs defeated Riverton 62-27. Kelly Walsh 65-41. And then Riverton won against Evanston, who, depending on how things play out today, could be the opponent tomorrow, with a chance to play on Saturday, and that game will have state implications on the line. And last time we were here was on the 9th of February as Green River defeated Riverton 78-48. So that's enough hype. That's enough of the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show as far as looking into the stats. We get everything set up there for the game, and we are going to segue immediately after this break into our Ranger Keys to the Game here on YO Today and KTAK.
Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help. In Lander and Riverton.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com. We're out there.
Bailey's Enterprises is a proud sponsor of Riverton Wolverines football. For over 50 years, Bailey's has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service and to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey, go Wolverines. Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the YO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the YO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit yotoday.com to download the YO Today app now.
Wind River Family and Community Healthcare has clinics located in Arapahoe, Ethity, and Riverton. We provide family medical services along with dental, optometry, behavioral health, physical and occupational therapy, and more. Our in-house lab and pharmacy at all locations make for a one-stop primary healthcare center for your healthcare needs. Wind River Family and Community Healthcare is striving for a stronger, healthier community because Wind River cares. More information can be found at windrivercares.com.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
We believe that everyone deserves a second chance, including us. Hi, I'm Brian Robacher, CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. And if we said no to you in the past, I'm asking you for a second chance too. In the midst of everything happening, we are committed now more than ever to second chances and when it comes to your finances. An auto loan for your new car, business loans, home loans, and more. Give Atlantic City Federal Credit Union a second chance to give you a second chance. We've been helping our community thrive since 1964, and now it's your turn. Visit atlanticcity.coop to apply today. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA.
Wyoming Waste hopes that all Fremont County sports teams dismiss their opponents like Wyoming Waste dismisses your trash. They offer services from roll-off cans, commercial, and residential garbage. Wyoming Waste services Fremont County, Hot Springs County, Washakie County. They are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Please call 307-856-5354 or stop down at the Riverton office, 730 South Broadway. Wyoming Waste wants to wish everyone in Fremont County good luck in their sports this year.
If your vehicle needs repair, you can depend on the crew at Extra Care Auto Repair. They can repair almost anything with wheels, gas, diesel, domestic, or import, and their work is top quality and reliable. Extra Care Auto Repair on North Federal in Riverton. You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube oil and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
And welcome back to 93.9, and why today's coverage of Riverton basketball is round one of the ladies' side of 4A West Regional between the Riverton Lady Wolverines, Star Valley Lady Braves. Your Ranger keys to the game are going to be relatively simple. Keep this game close if you, with all extremeness to that, and don't turn the ball over, something you've been whittling down on. Keep it close, and then let's see what can happen against Star Valley. Now, as we roll into the Sutherland's starting lineups, and we do apologize about the graphics here, no big deal, we'll work on that. The starters for the Lady Braves and Coach Erickson are number 1, Englehart, number 3, Coles, number 5, Nelson, number 31, Dana, and number 40, Christensen. For the Riverton Wolverines, okay, Rusty, I had it mixed up. Now we got the graphics back. For the Riverton Wolverines, it will be sophomore, number 1, Talon Leesburg. Senior, number 11, We2 Cloudhorse. Senior, number 2, Savannah Morton. Senior, number 13, Haley Angstrom. And senior, number 21, Paisley Jackson. The Riverton Lady Wolverines are led by Coach Bosner, and that's going to do it for the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show. We're going to roll right into the ball game here. And get the scoreboard for Connor. Riverton is in their black, and white uniforms with red trim. Star Valley is in their white with green, and is that yellow trim around the numbers, Connor? Little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit of yellow trim there. Riverton is going to win the toss. Not the toss. We2 Cloud Horse is going to win the tip there. And Riverton will look to set up in the half court. They are going right to left on your radio dial. Paisley Jackson with it up top now. Goes to Talon Leesburg. Gets a screen from Ingstrom and dribbles across top of the key to Morton on the right wing. Morton going to the elbow to Ingstrom. Right back to Savannah. Savannah will go to the right. She gets it to Leesburg. Leesburg looking to get it into Cloud Horse. Does so. Cloud Horse drives, pivots, puts it up. No good. Rebound by Star Valley. Shot there from just outside the lower block by Cloud Horse. Swinging it around and now into the paint to Nelson, and Star Valley's going to turn it over. Trying to feed a give and go into the post, and it wound up in Riverton's hands. Good defense there. Ingstrom now with it at the elbow. Out to Savannah Morton on the left wing. Morton brings it up top, picks up her dribble, tries to get it back to Ingstrom, and Star Valley steps right in front of it. That was Dana, and they will look to set up their half-court offense. Englehart with it. She gets it inside, up, and good by Coles, and it is 2-0 in favor of Star Valley. Here with 6:31 to play in the first quarter. Cloud Horse now with it on the elbow. Gets it back to Leesburg. Leesburg 17-footer, good. If Taylor Leesburg can get off high along with Paisley Jackson, they could very easily keep this very, very close. 2-2 here early on at the 4A West Regional in Green River. Good defense there by Riverton. And it's going to go out of bounds. Nope, it's going to be a foul. This one is against Paisley Jackson. It will be her first, team first. Comes with 6:10 left in the first quarter. Star Valley going to make a substitution as they are going to bring in Johnson for Englehart. Inbound is to Nelson. Nelson over to Erickson, who's come in, and she's going to look to throw it in the paint, and that's turnover number 2 against Star Valley as Riverton anticipated the pass. Quickly into the front court, We2 Cloud Horse gets it on the elbow, out to Morton on the right wing. Morton over to Taylor Leesburg, just to the left of top of the key. Now she'll dribble over to her left and hand it to Morton. Morton comes all the way across the top of the key and goes to Jackson on the right wing. Jackson looking for Leesburg, cutting in on the baseline. She puts up no good, but is fouled. Of course, as we said earlier, 83%, I do believe. Hold on, let me take a look here. Taylor Leesburg going to the line. She is a 84%, free throw shooter on the year. First one on its way, pure, just barely struck iron there. And Leesburg now quickly has 3 points. Riverton with his first lead, 3-2. And we're going to get a lane violation on that. It was a miss. They're going to say it was against Riverton, I'm guessing. It is. So shot wouldn't have counted anyway as Ingstrom, anticipating the shot, wanting to get an early opportunity on the box out, stepped into the lane before the shot was on its way. So with 5:30 to go, it is in the first. It is 3-2 here. It is breakfast basketball on 93.9 KTAK. And why today? Nope, they are actually going to say that lane violation, after the referees had a discussion, is going against Star Valley. So it does mean that Leesburg will get a third opportunity to hit 2 total free throws here, extend the lead to for Riverton to 4-2 if she hits it. So good job by the referees getting together there, making sure they had the right call. Leesburg puts it up. Way too hard on that one. Rebound by Cloud Horse. She puts it up, no good. Rebound is by Ingstrom after that. And looking to set things up is Riverton. The ball's going to go out of bounds on a foul. That is going to go against Erickson of Star Valley. That's her first. team first. Engstrom going to look to inbound it. She's struggling. She's going to go deep out to Leesburg. Leesburg drives to her right, now goes to Jackson on the far right. Jackson looking to go baseline, shoots from 17. No good. Rebound is by Star Valley. They'll look to break. Englehart now, who's back in the game, drives baseline, puts it up and one. So that lead evaporated quickly from 3-2. It will now be 4-3 in favor of the Lady Braves. And Englehart will go to the line to shoot one for the traditional three-point play and a chance to give the Lady Braves here a lead of 5-3 with 5:04 to go. Shot is on its way, hits back iron, misses. Cloudhorse with the rebound. So it'll remain 4-3 as we go under 5 minutes playing the first quarter. Leesburg brings it over the big green GR for Green River. Goes to Engstrom. Engstrom's going to dribble. She has a look at three. Way high off the backboard. Didn't draw anything. Missed, but rebound by Riverton. Cloudhorse puts it up. No good. And rebound by the Lady Braves. Good rebounding so far. They just have been unable to capitalize, has Riverton. Swinging over to Johnson. Johnson drives in. No good. Rebound is by Coles. She's going to kick out. Nope. Leesburg's going to steal it on the kick out. And Leesburg now getting into the half court is going to slow things down, let the team catch up. Morton dribbling across the top of the key to Engstrom on the left. Now cross-court pass to Leesburg. Just too high by Engstrom. She could get both hands on it, so they do say, if a receiver can get both hands on it, they're supposed to catch it. But Leesburg had to jump out of her shoes to attempt to catch that. Happens with 4:12 left in the first quarter, still 4-3. The foul, by the way, against Riverton earlier on the and one was against Paisley Jackson. It was her second, team second. So she has come out, and Tatum Tyra is seeing her first action of the day. We get a timeout by Coach Bosner. It is going to be a 30-second one with, they took the clock down. So we'll take it with them. We'll see you back here on KTAK in 30 seconds.
The staff and board at the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft show, or showed your livestock, thank you for all your efforts. We'll be moving and grooving next year, so stay tuned.
And welcome back to Iowa Today and 93.9 KTAK's coverage of Riverton High School basketball. We are at the 4A West Regionals, where one of the one seeds, Star Valley Lady Braves, lead the Riverton Lady Wolverines 4-3 with 3:57 left in the first quarter. Riverton with the ball out of the timeout, trailing by one to Engstrom up top, over to Leesburg on the right wing. Back up top to Engstrom. Engstrom takes one dribble, now goes to her left to Morton. Morton crossing over to Leesburg. Back up top to Engstrom. Back over to Leesburg. They're looking to go inside, but Star Valley in a 3-2 zone right now is really clogging the middle. Over to Leesburg, back up top to Engstrom. Engstrom to Cloudhorse in the paint, and she's going to lose control of it. And it's going to be turnover number 3. Both teams with 3 turnovers now. 3:15 to go in the first. Star Valley leads 4-3. Englehart brings it up, goes over to Coles. Coles swings over to the left to Johnson. Back to Coles and back to Englehart. Englehart fakes a 3, dribbles in, shoots from 18 feet, in and out, no good. Rebound is going to see a foul, and I do believe by reaction, that's going to be against Taylin Leesburg. It'll be her first if that is indeed the case. It is against her. That is her first, team third. So it'll lead to an inbounds for Star Valley. Deflected by Cloudhorse, out of bounds on the inbounds. As we have seen, I'm trying to see if that's a 30 or 20. Connor, inbound person, that's 30. There we go. That is Dandridge, who is checked in for Star Valley after the timeout. She'll look to inbound this time towards the corner. She will inbound to Coles. Coles up top to Englehart. They will set the offense. Back to Englehart from Coles. Now at top of the key, she signals the play. They go to Coles, looking for a flash cut there. They're going to have to swing it out to Christensen, and they're going to swing it all the way back up top to Englehart. She looks for Coles on a cut. Coles puts it up, and good. Nice cut there, and it should be 6-3, Star Valley. Okay, they have the wrong score up on the scoreboard. They have 5-4 Riverton. Riverton's going to turn the ball over on their half, and Star Valley's going to come away with it with 2:10 left in the first. They've now got it right. They've got it at 6-4. It is 6-3. I'm absolutely positive on it. Oh, they still got it wrong. So they somewhat tried to correct it. And on a pass inside by Star Valley, it's going to go off of Riverton and out of bounds. Coming in for Savannah Morton and for the Lady Wolverines will be Cammie Paskett. She will check in with 1:58 to go. They still haven't corrected the score. Swinging around, they get dangerous. She has a look for 3, air ball for Star Valley. Rebound is by Riverton's Tatum Tyra, who will get it to Leesburg. Leesburg brings it up, goes to Paskett. Paskett inside to Tyra. Tyra turns, takes a dribble out to Cloudhorse. Cloudhorse looking to go baseline, does so, puts it up and good. 6-5 in favor of the Lady Braves here with 1:30 left in the first quarter. A push off there by Englehart and a little bit of hand play with Engstrom, and they pull it away and they don't whistle anything. Good, letting them play. Swing around to Christensen. Christensen back up top to Coles. Riverton extending this man-to-man defense. Goes to Englehart. They're switching on screens, though, as well. So they've actually kind of gotten in a zone. Paskett attempting to get the steal. Almost had it, but it does lead to a wide-open layup by Coles, but she misses it. And it'll go out of bounds over to Riverton with 57.4 seconds left here in the first quarter. They still don't have the score right, Connor. Actually, they do now. Excuse me, they do now. They do. It's 6-5. You didn't have the score right. 6-5 in favor of Star Valley. Paskett inside to Cloudhorse. Cloudhorse dribbles in the paint, puts it up, blocked. Tyra with the rebound, though, but she's going to throw it away. Just not enough on that pass that she was looking for Leesburg. Tyra going to block Englehart the first time. Second time, Englehart misses, but it is rebounded by Coles, put up and good. So it'll be 8-5 with 28.9 seconds left in the first quarter. Paskett brings over the timeline, looking to her left. Now she's kind of stuck. She picked up her dribble way away, and she's going to get a 5-second call called on her. Just ill-advised, picked up the dribble about halfway between three-point line and half-court line. And the moment the Star Valley saw that, they came out of that zone they've been running and went man-to-man, denying every pass, and just nobody open for her to go to. So that's turnover number 6 against Riverton. 8-5 as Star Valley drives in, and Nelson will hit a floater from 15, and it'll be 10-5. Riverton unable to get a good, clean shot off, and it should be 10-5. Now they've got the score on the thing correct. So at the end of the first, it is 10-5 Lady Braves over the Lady Wolverines here on KTAK and WYO Today.
Riverton Blodorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blodorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blodorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blodorn Lumber.
Do you need a midday pick-me-up? Lander Coffee Company serves delicious, fresh roasted coffee, tea, and other drinks. Come to think of it, why not start your day with their quick, healthy breakfasts, like one of their famous acai bowls, or maybe a breakfast burrito? Just need a quick snack? They got you. Stop by, fuel up, and enjoy at 1255 Main Street in Lander at the Lander Coffee Company.
Quality in Thermopolis offers great rates, a convenient location, standard room, and family rooms with bunk beds. Choice Hotel members earn points while you stay. Quality Inn is proud to support Fremont and Hot Springs County student athletes.
And welcome back. 10-5 in favor of Star Valley here. 8 minutes to go as they start the second quarter. One major concern for Riverton right now, or two, 6 turnovers, but also Paisley Jackson got 2 quick fouls as they look to pull the upset. Star Valley will start with the ball. They try and feed it inside, and great defense by Tatum Tyra as she's able to deflect it, and Riverton comes away with a steal. That is turnover number 4 against Star Valley. To start the second quarter, it'll be Cloudhorse, Tyra, Paskett, Engstrom, and Leesburg. And Engstrom has it up top. Swinging across to Engstrom to Leesburg. Leesburg into Cloudhorse. Cloudhorse puts it up. No good, but she is fouled. Cloudhorse had 2 in the first period. She will go to the line now to look to double that up and cut the lead down to 3. Cloudhorse puts it up. First one is good. So it's now 10-6 with 7:05 to play in the half. Riverton hanging in there. Good play by Cloudhorse and Leesburg, especially in the absence of leading scorer Jackson, as she's got 2 fouls. That one is in and out. Tyra almost got the rebound, but unable to secure it. They go over to Star Valley, their lead 4. They look inside immediately for Johnson. She gets it back out to Erickson, who shoots a 3, no good. Rebound is by Star Valley, though. They're going to look to get it inside this time to Christensen. She turns, puts it up, and good, and has her first points of the day. So for them, it's going to be Erickson, Johnson, Dana, Christensen, and I'm trying to lay eyes on the one I'm missing, and Nelson for Star Valley. 12-6, 6:24 to play in the first half. Engstrom picked up her dribble, gets Tyra at the free throw line. Out to Pascal on the left wing, back underneath on the low block now to Tyra, and she turns with the ball just a little bit too low, and it gets tied up by 2 Lady Braves, but the possession arrow will favor the Lady Wolverines. Inbound by Engstrom to Tyra. Tyra out the basket up towards half court. 6:05 and counting. Looking for a long pass into the interior. It had to go past 2 Star Valley players, and they stepped right in front of it and take it away. Star Valley looked to increase their lead. They're going right back inside to Christensen. She dishes it off to Johnson. She doesn't get a shot up. At least I don't think they'll call it shooting. So it'll be a foul against Paskett. That'll be her first, team first of the second quarter. And Morton will come in for Paskett after that foul call. It will be inbounds on the baseline by Star Valley. Johnson looking into the paint for Christensen and just bounced it really at the wrong place. Christensen was there, but it kind of where she was at, it was at its lowest point. And that'll be turnover number 5 against Star Valley. Kind of what you'd expect here. 7 turnovers now on the day against Riverton. 5 by Star Valley. 9 a.m. start. From what I understand, at least Star Valley, most of these teams coming in today, not wanting to spend a hotel room. Cody was at our hotel last night as we came in the night before. But a little bit of tired legs, feeding the post for Cloudhorse. She puts up and good. She's now got 5 on the day, 12-8 in favor of the Lady Braves. Bosner is definitely feeding it. As steal, Savannah Morton was able to, and stolen right back, and it'll be tied up, actually. On that play, Morton able to get in the passing lane. It bounced right to Cloudhorse, but credit where credit is due to Erickson of Star Valley. She immediately was able to grab it back, and then it led to the tie-up, which went to the possession arrow favoring the Lady Braves. 5:20 to play here in the first half. They get over Leesburg trying to go for a steal after a lazy pass over to Johnson by Star Valley. Just one of those things being opportunistic by Taylin there. Now back up top to Nelson. Nelson will set the offense for the Lady Braves. They swing it into the corner for Johnson. Now looking out for a three. No good by Dana. Rebound is by Christensen. She puts it up, no good. And on the second rebound attempt, there is going to be a foul against Riverton. Foul will go against Leesburg. That's her second. It's also team second. So coming in now, we're going to see Timbry Mathil coming in for Engstrom, and Paisley Jackson coming in for Leesburg. Inbound is to Englehart, who checked in for Star Valley, and she gets up top to Nelson. Nelson back over to Englehart, into the top of the key to Coles, or excuse me, top of the top block. Puts up and good. Coles now has 8, and it is 14-8 in favor of the Lady Braves. Jackson coming off a screen, going to her right over the top of the key, looking to go towards the baseline, tries to get inside to Weed 2 Cloud Horse, but Star Valley has adjusted to that, and they are packing the paint now. Turnover by Riverton. Englehart brings it up, swings up top to Nelson. Now they swing it over to an open Johnson. She puts up a 3, no good. Rebound by Dana. She puts it up, and there's going to be a foul on the shot here. Foul is going against Lexi Taylor, who's checked in. Good to see her. Team third, her first. First shot is on the way by Dana, up and good. Second one, no good. Rebound by Cloud Horse. Cloud Horse to Taylor. They need some guards back here as Star Valley is pressuring. They try and get to Jackson. She lost control of it, then got it back, then lost control of it to Savannah Morton. Jackson trying to save it from going out of bounds, but did not establish position. So just kind of a weird conflux on that turnover. It is turnover number 10 against Riverton. There on the baseline, you had Cloud. All of a sudden, Star Valley off the rebound decided to press, and you had 2 forwards who you don't want bringing the ball up against the press at any level, your forwards, and it just kind of went downhill from there. So needing a defensive stop, down 7. Englehart with it for the Lady Braves. She goes over to Johnson, back to Englehart, back to Johnson. She thought about 3, now she'll drive in to the low block, kicks out for an open look at 3 by Coles. She misses it. Rebound, though, by Star Valley. They get in the paint, right back to Cole. She puts up no good. Rebound's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Green River. Tyra going to come in for Taylor. Of course, Taylor, first action back since recovering from a leg injury in the JV game against Evanston, where she had to be assisted off the court. So nice to see her back. And a little thing to watch out for right now is Star Valley starting to get some offensive rebounds in bunches. Let's see if that hampers Riverton's attempt to keep this close and keep within striking distance. Jackson to Morton. Star Valley back in the zone, goes to Jackson on the left. She dribbles in, shoots from 18, no good. Rebound by Star Valley. Nelson to Englehart as they'll come over midcourt. Englehart looking to go to Coles, but is going to throw the ball away. Their 6th turnover of the day, and then they steal it right back, and they're looking for a break with Dana, but it's going to go out of bounds. She can't control it. Go over the baseline and go over to the Riverton Lady Wolverines with 2:34 left in the half. And on a long pass, looking to go to Tyra, it seems. Riverton's going to turn it over. So what you kind of expect from a game that's played at 9 a.m. in the morning, especially for people who may have drove in that same very day. Been a long, long day for these ladies on both teams already. Star Valley setting up in the half court. They get it over to Nelson on the left, back up to Englehart. Englehart drives in one dribble, then kicks it over to Dandridge, who is checked in. And a 3 is going to be shot by Coles, up and good. So now it's a 10-point lead to Mathil. Riverton kind of gone quiet. She's going to drive in, and boy, did she recognize that opportunity. Timbry puts it right up and in. She saw them kind of clearing out with the zone, saw the opportunity, and took it. Good job by her. And it's down to an 8-point lead. Cross court to Nelson. Nelson goes out to Coles, looking for a three again. No good. Rebound is by Mathill. Mathill to Jackson. Minute and a half left in the first half. Jackson brings up. She's going to look to back down. Now she dribbles back up and goes over to Engstrom. Engstrom at the top of the key after a few dribbles to Tyra. Tyra needing some help. Engstrom comes, gets it. Engstrom looking to drive, shoots from 10 feet, up and good. Haley Engstrom now with 2 points, 1 of 2 on the day as we go under 1 minute to play in the half, 18-12. Stolen away by Jackson on again, another lazy pass, but Jackson loses control of it, trying to push against 2 defenders and turns the ball over. Quickly on the break, they find Coles. She is blocked by Tyra. But Star Valley does come away with it with 39 seconds left. Over to Englehart, up top to Coles. Coles for 3, in and out, no good. Rebound by Engstrom. 29 seconds left. Morton going to bring it over. 6-point game, 18-12. Exactly what Riverton needed in the first half. Kept within striking distance of one of the 1 seeds. No doubt, probably, maybe looking for the last shot. Nope, Jackson's going to drive, and she went underneath the basket and misses. I think she was trying to draw a foul, but since the ball went up and over the backboard, it is a turnover. As you're not allowed to shoot over the backboard. Driving in is Englehart. She puts it up, no good, but she will go to the line to shoot 2 with 4.6 seconds left. I think they're going to get Tyra with that. They do indeed. It's only her first, team 4th. Foul situation looks kind of like this. Riverton's been called for 7, Star Valley for 1. First shot is up and good, extends the lead to 7. Second one up on its way by the southpaw, Englehart. 4.6 seconds left to get into Jackson. Jackson from half court heaves it and misses. She might have been able to take one more dribble, but that's about it anyway. And it was looked on target from our side, but she got it there, just off target, hard shot there. So at the end of the first half, it is 20-12 in favor of Star Valley Lady Braves. We'll be right back with the United States Marine Corps halftime show here on 93.9 KTAK and YO Today.
In DuBois for Family Fun Night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
For more than 60 years, RTO Point S has been installing quality tires and offering expert vehicle service in Fremont County. With 2 locations on South Federal and West Main in Riverton, RTO Point S is proud to support our Fremont County student athletes.
If you're planning home improvement projects, look no further than Valley Lumber. They provide nothing but the best from lumber, power tools, hardware, paint, plumbing supplies. If you need it, they have it. Valley Lumber at 290 North 2nd Street in Lander.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
Overhead Door Company of Riverton and Lander is your premier dealer for quality windows and doors, featuring quality brands like Anderson, Colby, Larson Storm Doors, and more. Overhead Door Company is proud to support our Fremont County student athletes.
For a place, a people, an idea. For right and freedom. For liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
And welcome back to 93.9 KTAK and YO Today. 7:30 left in the halftime. And it is the Star Valley Lady Braves, the 1 seed, against your Lady Wolverines, the 4 seed. And it is 20-12 at the end of the half. Riverton scoring 5 in the first quarter, 7 in the second quarter. Star Valley's been consistent, 10 in each. Really, the difference and the deficit, really, if you look at one key ingredient, it's Coles leading all scorers with 11 for Star Valley. And then on the flip side, Jackson, with only 3 shot attempts, she has 0 points, but more importantly, a lot of time on the bench as she was whistled for 2 quick ones. For Star Valley, as we look at the Ranger printer score ledger here, it is Coles, as I said, with 11. Englehart has 4. Nelson and Christensen with 2. Dana with 1. For Riverton, some balanced scoring. We 2 Cloudhorse leads all Lady Wolverines with 5. Leesburg with 3. Engstrom and Mathill with 2 each. In an early game like this, turnovers have kind of been a bugaboo for both teams. For Riverton, they have 14 on the day, coming in only averaging 21. So they're 2/3 of the way there. Star Valley also with 7. Foul trouble, though, is where it is for Riverton. They've done a good job keeping this close, which is what they want to do throughout third quarter. And then, the fourth quarter, anything can happen. Try and pull the upset and get yourself 1 win away from a chance at state. Of course, here at Regional, win 2 before you lose 2. That is the mantra, so to speak. But the concerning part for Riverton and trying to do that is going to be the foul situation with their 2 primary guard scorers in Paisley Jackson and Taylor Leesburg, each with 2. On the flip side, the post has been relatively free of fouls, with only Tatum Tyra with 1. So we do have Lexi Taylor back, and as we've mentioned several times here in the last third of the season, Coach Bosner's very much been looking to go into the paint, trying to get the Cloudhorse. Now Star Valley, to their credit, has scouted that pretty well. And while we have points in the paint, and they've been hard fought, as the Lady Braves are mainly in a packed down tight zone, trying to force Riverton to shoot from deep. Riverton has not fallen into that trap, though. They've only attempted 2 3-pointers on the game. They have not just started camping out there. They have stuck with the offense, good discipline, and getting it inside, and that's why they've got 7 of their 12 points coming from the paint. So we'll be right here on the United States We'll be right back on the United States Marine Corps Halftime Show, and we'll look at what other games are on the docket today for the YO Today family of networks here on KTAK and YO Today.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. 381 Subs and Salads is the newest addition to Fremont County. They offer salads, sandwiches, ice cream, and Lotus drinks. 381 Subs and Salads is located at 702 East Main Street in Riverton.
Enjoy fresh-made pizza, pasta, calzones, and subs at Peretz, 519 West Main in Riverton. Open for lunch and dinner Monday through Friday. Closed on weekends. Call 857-7306 to order for pickup or delivery with DoorDash. Peretz.
And welcome back to KTAK and YO Today. About 3 more minutes till we start the second half. And as we're going to go ahead and take a look here at what you have basketball-wise. We got a full day today. We'll have a full day tomorrow, and hopefully a full day on Saturday, depending on results today and tomorrow. Of course, you're listening to the morning breakfast game. Riverton Lady Wolverines against Star Valley. At 1:30, there will be 3 games on our family of networks. Of course, the Riverton Wolverines and the Evanston Red Devils on the boys' side will play on 93.9 KTAK right here. At 1:30, the Lander Valley Tigers and Worland will face off on KFCW 93.1. You can listen to that game with Ernie and Allen. And at 1:30, from Casper College, Cody and Baylor Bears will be bringing you the first round of the state tournament as the Wyoming Indian Chiefs will face Pine Bluffs on 99.1 KWYW. At 4 o'clock, you'll have the Lander Valley Lady Tigers in regional action in Thermopolis against Powell. You can listen to that on 93.1 KFCW. At 4:30, it will be Cody and Baylor Bears bringing you another state tournament game as the Wind River Lady Cougars will face off against Lingle Fort Laramie on 99.1 KWYW. At 5:30, Thermopolis, the host, the Thermopolis Lady Bobcats, will face Mountain View. You can listen out on 101.7 KDNO with Kevin Gerber and Travis Bomagen. At 6, the last game of the day from Casper College with Cody and Baylor will be the Wyoming Indian Lady Chiefs against Burns in the first day of the state tournament. That will be on 99.1. And the nightcap will be the Thermopolis Bobcats hosting Pinedale and the 3A regional in Thermopolis, and that will be on 101.7 KDNO. We will have we will know one of the games in about 30 minutes for Saturday, and that'll be where Riverton is going to be playing. We've got 1 minute till the start of the second half. We're going to take one last break, and we'll be right back with the second half here on KTAK and YO Today.
Midway is at an all-out clear-out for the new 2022 campers with the best price guarantee. Midway has financing with no money down, no payments for the rest of the year. Low interest rates on sweet fifth wheel. Dealer incentives up to $25,000 on toy haulers. Top dollar on trade-ins and door-to-door delivery. It's Midway's all-out clear-out. MidwayCampers.com. Midway, when you expect the best.
We're out here at a branding today, and there's a lot of hazards going on, and a lot of times you don't have control of that type of an environment. The agricultural industry has a lot of hazards in it. We jump in a vehicle, we run down the road 5 miles, 10 miles, and most accidents happen within 10 miles of where you live. And so there's really no excuse not to wear your seatbelt. Even though it is a short distance, you need to wear your seatbelt in order to preserve your health and your family's well-being at the end of the day. The seatbelt is a decision you make individually, and you're in control of that. So there's not a lot of excuses for not wearing your seatbelt.
And welcome back. Riverton will start third quarter with the ball. It'll be Morton, Leesburg, Cloudhorse, Jackson, and Engstrom. They're looking to get inside to Engstrom, and the pass is intercepted. It is your starters, as you would kind of anticipate. Looking to drive is Englehart. She puts it up, no good. Rebound is by Riverton's Jackson, and she's going to get tied up. Possession error will favor the Lady Braves. They've got Englehart, Dana, Nelson, we're trying to see here, Erickson, and they get it inbounds. Three-pointer on its way is good by Dana. So a quick three-pointer makes it 11-point lead, 23-12 in favor of Star Valley. And Coles, by the way, was the next one in, or the last of the 5 for Star Valley. Riverton's Engstrom looking to get to Jackson, and Jackson didn't know the ball was coming as she was cutting, and it'll go over for the second. Very quick turnover here with 7:08 to play in the third. Riverton kind of at a tipping point right now, down 11, needs to get a stop here and keep it close. Coles with it now on the left wing, gets it over to Nelson. Back up to Coles on the wing. Swings it over to Erickson. She drives in, she turns it over. Leesburg looking to bring it over midcourt, gets it to Jackson. On the right wing, Jackson was looking inside. She'll get off now, will turn, spin. Out to Leesburg for three. Huge three by Taylor Leesburg. She now has 6 and gets it back down to 8. Did not need a long drought there. Riverton going to pick up with a zone pressure type defense at half court. They get Nelson on the wing. She drives in, puts it up, and luckily the foul was called. As the basket won't be good, she passed it. The only unfortunate part is it is against Leesburg, and that is number 3 against her. So she's going to have to be very careful. Doesn't look like Bosner's gone to the bench yet with 6:20 to play in the third. Inbound, easily done, put up by Dana, up and good. So Dana has all their points, 5 now in the third, as far as in the third quarter. Back out to a 10-point lead for Star Valley with 6:10 to play in the third. Jackson, she looks to drive in from the wing, puts up, and she missed it. Oh, it looked like it was going down. It hit every bit of rim and floated there over it and then fell short. Jackson struggling just struggling a little bit from the field. I wouldn't say a lot. She's had to sit a lot with 2 quick fouls in the first. Leesburg with 3 now. They get inside to Dana, and Jackson now, as if on command, is going to get the foul there as Dana was going in for a wide open look at a layup. Jackson came across with the forearm, and that will be her third. Team second here comes with 5:45 left in the third quarter. First one up and in and out, no good by Dana. Coming in for Jackson is going to be Timbri Mathil. Tatum Tyra is going to actually come in for Leesburg. Dana takes about 8 dribbles, puts the free throw up, and it is good. So lead has now ballooned back out to 11 with 5:45 left in the third. Inbound is to Morton. Pressure by Star Valley. Gets it to Engstrom. Engstrom bringing it over midcourt. Going to the right wing on the dribble. Need a basket here. Very important here for the Lady Wolverines. Morton with it. Picks up her dribble. She wanted Engstrom to come to her. She didn't. A little bit of frustration on the looks between each other. Mathil, though, nice pass to Engstrom. She's double teamed on the low block. She brings the ball up high, loses control of it for a turnover. Englehart will bring it down. Gets it to Coles for a wide open look at 3, and it's good. Coles now with 14, and we're going to get a timeout by Coach Bosner. It is going to be a full timeout with 5:07 left in the third. The lead has ballooned to 14, 29-15 here on KTA today.
Embrace comfort throughout the seasons with Northern Arapahoe Propane and Solid Waste. Proudly rooted in the local community, supporting Fremont County year-round. Your preferred supplier serving enrolled and non-enrolled members. For more information, call 307-463-4185.
Community health.
And welcome back. They adjusted on the fly and went to a 30-second timeout. They signaled full and then changed it up. So they're coming back on the court now for your Riverton Lady Wolverines. It will be Mathil, Engstrom, Morton, Cloudhorse, and Tyra. With the exception of maybe not having any guards and putting Lexi Taylor in there somewhere, by far the tallest lineup that Bosner has featured at any time this season, with 4 post players in the game. Mathil's going to bring it over the timeline to Tyra at top of the key, and she's going to get over to Morton. Morton driving in from the right wing. Now kicks it back out to Engstrom. 4:54 to play in the third, 14-point deficit. Engstrom to Morton. Morton cross court to Mathil. Mathil looking inside for Cloudhorse, just a little bit too high. And stolen away by Star Valley. Englehart looking to drive, puts up the layup, good. Knife through 4 defenders, able to score her 6th point of the day, and they have doubled up Riverton 31-15. 10-3 run to start the second half. Into Cloud Horse on the low block. She turns, puts up, and is fouled. So she will go to the line looking for points 6 and 7. Cloud Horse with a couple dribbles, puts it up, and good. She now has 6 on the day. She leads all Riverton Lady Wolverines in scoring. Christensen and Dandridge check in for Star Valley between free throw attempts by Cloud Horse. Second one on its way, good. She's now 3 of 4 on the line, has 7 points on the day. Lead is 31-17 in favor of Star Valley. Star Valley inbounds it, and they'll bring it up over midcourt. Riverton looking to trap right as they come over. They break it via passing, back up top to Nelson. Nelson to Johnson, who's checked in. Now back over to Nelson. Nelson will drive in, gets it to Christensen, and she misses from point-blank range. And on the rebound attempt, we're going to get a tie-up. It'll be a jump ball on as they went to the floor. And it will go over to the Riverton Lady Wolverines here. Chance to eat into this 14-point lead. Right now they need to be efficient, get some buckets, and get this thing a little bit closer for going into the fourth. Leesburg with it left wing to Ingstrom, now all the way over to Morton on the near side. Cross court to Leesburg. She faked the three and then thought better of it. Goes to Ingstrom to Morton. Morton baseline to Mathill. Mathill on the low block, puts it up, no good. Rebound is by Star Valley, and they're going to get called for a walk right after getting that rebound. And that'll be turnover number 3 of the second half for them. They do now have 10 on the day due to the Lady Braves. 3:25 to play in the third quarter. Inbound is from Leesburg to Morton, back to Leesburg. To Ingstrom, now back to Leesburg, all the way across court to Morton. Hits Timry Mathill on the low block. She puts it up, no good, but she's fouled. Foul is against number 3. That will be Coles. That's her first. Team first of the second half, or of the third quarter. They only have 2 fouls called them on the day. Mathill puts the first one up and good. She now has 3 points on the day. And more importantly, maybe even, it gets it down to a 13-point lead. Biggest lead was 16. It was 31-15. Riverton scored 3 unanswered since then. Looking for number 4, and this one's off target by Mathill and rebounded by Star Valley. Lady Braves bring it over the Green River logo. They try and get it to Coles. Nice steal by Leesburg. And she's going to slow things up. Gets over to Mathill. Mathill looking to drive baseline from the near side. Gets stopped out to Leesburg. Leesburg now drives baseline. Now she's stuck. Gets out to Ingstrom. Back to Leesburg. She has an open look at 3. No good. That would have been big, and they immediately pick up the press, and this turn from would have been good into very, very bad for Riverton. On the pressure, there is going to be a foul called, and it's Talon Leesburg's 4th. Team third of the quarter. Let's see, Bosner's looking up and down his bench. He's going to pick Cammie Paskett to come in for Leesburg, hoping Leesburg does not get a foul in this defensive stance. 2:27 to go. We'll see how long Talon Leesburg sits out. Of course, she leads the team in assists and steals and free throw percentage this year. Swinging out, going baseline is Star Valley. They get it, pop it out to Christensen. She puts up a 14-footer, good. And it is 33-18 with 2:08 left in the third. Leesburg to Ingstrom. Ingstrom on the near side. Looking to dribble herself free, now passes to Morton at the curve in the G, or one of the curves, I should say. To Tyram at the free throw line, out to Ingstrom on the right wing. Back up top to Morton by that G, out to Ingstrom. Ingstrom looking to go baseline, cut off, and she throws it off of Johnson, looking to pass interior, and it will go out of bounds. Coming in is Englehart, Dana, and Trying to lay eyes on it for you guys. And number 12, I thought it was 13, Erickson. So inbound by Riverton. Under a minute 40 now in the third. They trail by 15 to Ingstrom in the corner. She goes underneath to Tyra on the low block, kicks it back out to Paskett. Paskett drives in just inside three-point line, picks up her dribble, has to get it to Tyra, who came to help. Minute 20 to go in the third. Tyra with it, picks up her dribble. Now she needs help. She's going to get it to Morton. Morton almost lost control of it. Dribbles in, shoots from 15, in and out, no good. Rebound by Star Valley. Englehart going to bring it over the half-court stripe, gets to Christensen from 15, misses an air ball long, and it'll go out of bounds over to Riverton with 55.7 seconds left in the first half. Excuse me, second half. Ooh, maybe I needed more sleep last night. Morton going to bring over timelines. It goes under 50 seconds in the third. Gets it to Paskett. Paskett looks to go around the screen, and she's going to get fouled by Englehart, who just got a little too aggressive when the hand checking. That'll be Englehart's first, team second of the third. Comes with 39.6 seconds left. Inbound to Morton. So it's Morton, Paskett, Mathill, Tyra, and Ingstrom for the Lady Wolverines. She gets it to Ingstrom in the corner. Ingstrom dribbles up towards the elbow, now backs further off, gets it to Tyra, top of the key. 25 seconds left in the third. Tyra looking to drive, drives in, puts it up, no good, gets her own rebound though. Kicks out to Paskett. Paskett will go baseline, lays it up, and good. Paskett's first points of the game cut the lead to 33-20. 8 seconds left in the third. Englehart looking to drive, cut off by Morton. Cross court for an open look at three. No good. Christian with the rebound, blocked by Tyra. Gets her own rebound again, but blocked by Tyra again. At the end of the third quarter, it is 33-20. Riverton in striking distance, and just need to be very efficient in the fourth quarter. We'll be back with that fourth quarter here on 93.9 KTAK and Wire Today.
Serve you at Du Bois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, community health centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
And welcome back to 93.9 KTAK and Wire Today. It is basketball for breakfast, or breakfast basketball, however you want to say it. Riverton trails Star Valley going in the fourth by 13. 33-20. Riverton has done a good job of staying close coming into this fourth quarter, staying within striking distance. The concern is the foul situation. Starting the fourth, they'll look inside for Englehart, Will Star Valley. She puts it up, no good, but she'll go to the line to shoot two. Foul is against Timbry Mathill. That'll be her first, team first of the fourth. For Riverton will be Mathill, Tyra, Cloudhorse, Jackson, and Leesburg. Your two highest scoring guards, or two most prolific at shooting the three, as well as three post players. First one is missed by Englehart. Foul trouble has plagued the guard position for Riverton today. Leesburg with 4 coming in the fourth. Jackson with 3, 2 of those very early. Englehart misses both of them. Fight for the rebound is going to be saved by... It's going to be last off of, they're going to say, We Too Cloudhorse. So it'll stay with Riverton, the Riverton faithful who have made this trip. A lot of them I got to talk to early this morning. And there we get it overruled. So we'll go over to, I was about to say the Riverton faithful who've been up since 5 o'clock, 4:30 in the morning. We're kind of upset with that call. And as it turns out, rightfully so, as it was overturned. And we'll go over to Riverton. 7:45 to go. Boy, a 3 right now would be huge. Put some pressure on Star Valley, get it down to 10. Jackson with it. Riverton in this game, and their leading scorer has 0 due to the foul trouble and having to sit on the bench. Going from Leesburg to Mathill, looking inside for Cloudhorse, and she was being fronted defensively, and it's going to be turnover number 5 of the second half for Riverton. Swinging it, they're going to get out to Christensen. Christensen for 15 is good. She now has 6 on the day, and the lead is 15, 35-20. Jackson bringing over timeline, going to her left to Mathill. And you're going to get another turnover against Riverton there. So Riverton struggling now with the turnovers. If this result holds and Riverton falls to the one seed in Star Valley, they will go on to play tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. And not all bad. Win 2 before you lose 2. Fed inside to Dana's, put up and good. Lead now out to 17. What I was going to say, though, is it's most likely if the tournament goes chalk or according to paper, it will be a rematch with Evanston. Of course, Riverton defeated Evanston at Evanston. Turnover by Riverton there as they were trying to dribble it around the top of the key. Sorry, I'm trying to get that out. And it's going to lead to a layup and blocked by Tyra. Partially blocked, and Riverton will come away with it. Boy, you got to love what you're seeing out of Tyra. They get it up to Cloudhorse quickly. Out to Leesburg. She'll look inside for Jackson, who's going to be just shoved before she's able to do anything. That'll be a foul against Dandridge. Team first. And Nelson, Coles, and Johnson will all come in for Star Valley. But what I was going to say is Riverton would be the favorite, even though Evanston's a 3 seed. Riverton did go into Evanston and handle them pretty easily. It was tight at times, but Riverton had a lead a lot of the game. And Mathill puts up a shot, no good, from 8 feet, and quickly down court, looking for a long 2 is Cole. She misses it. Had 11 in the first half, only had 3 in the thirds, only shot twice. And as Jackson's bringing it up, they're going to shove her again. In fact, it's going to be Dandridge again, another shove. That'll be Dandridge's second, team second. But chance to beat Evanston, and then you're looking in the loser's bracket at facing a mid-level team. And if Riverton can get the foul trouble out of control, it is a full timeout by Coach Bosner. Comes with under 6 minutes, right around 6 minutes to play in the fourth. We'll take it with them. Be right back on KTAK on Wire Today.
When you purchase your car, do you know if you got the best payment possible? The answer is probably no. Oftentimes, your loan is packed with additional charges that can drive your monthly payment higher than it should be, costing you thousands of dollars more for your car. Hi, this is Patty, and here is your second chance to get the payment you deserve. Visit Atlantic City Federal Credit Union today for a courtesy loan review. We've helped our members save money by refinancing their vehicle with us. Now it's your turn. Open your eyes to a credit union. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union.
Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
And welcome back. 5:52 to play. We didn't know exactly how much time because they actually put up how long we have in the timeout. So that's the first full timeout of the game, actually called by either coach. It'll be Riverton basketball down by 17, 37-20. And they're going to swing it out to Jackson. She's going to shoot a 3, no good. Star Valley will come away with it. Nelson bringing it over half court, goes to Coles. Coles over to Dandridge. Dandridge on the right wing, back up top to Johnson. Of course, no real urgency here. As soon as I say that, they pop a 3. Does Dana. She misses. And Riverton comes away with it. Morton with it now. She's joined by Jackson, Ingstrom, Cloudhorse, and Mathill. Morton going cross court, and she baseball passed it cross court, and it just was, if this was softball, it'd be a rise ball, as it just kept rising and rising just out of Paisley Jackson's hands. 8th turnover of the half against Riverton comes with comes as we go under 5 minutes to play in regulation. Swung on a cut to Johnson. She puts it up, no good, but she's going to be fouled. Let's see who that foul is going to be against. The foul is against Savannah Morton. That's only her first, team second. It will send Johnson to the line to shoot 2. First one is up and good. That's her first point of the day, and it's now 38-20. Second one up on its way, no good. Rebound by Paisley Jackson. Jackson brings up dead center court, goes to Paskett, who's checked in. Paskett dribbles it all the way top of the key, looking for Jackson, and it's going to be tipped out of bounds by Star Valley Lady Brave Dana. Comes with 4:44 to go. Inbound is to Leesburg. Leesburg to Jackson. Jackson on the right wing to Engstrom on the baseline. Back up top to Paskett. Paskett to Jackson. Paskett trying to set a screen. Jackson drives in, puts it up. No good. And they try and pressure, does Riverton. Jackson will get her hand on a ball, and it goes out of bounds. So this will allow them to set up a little more pressure with 4:25 to play in the fourth. Inbound is to Coles. Coles gets it quickly to Johnson, who breaks the full court press and finds a wide open Dana for an easy layup. 40-20 now, 4:14 to play. Looking cross court again is Riverton, and again out, just not on target, and it's going to be turned over here again. Jackson having a rough day, has had a great season. You expect she'll come back tomorrow with it. Those 2 early fouls just really threw her off her game because they weren't hard. They weren't anything overly. Yeah, they were breaking the rules, but if you're swallowing your whistle a little bit, probably no call there. So Star Valley in with it, looks inside, puts it up, does Johnson, no good. And Riverton comes away with it. Leesburg back in looking to break. Gets it Jackson for 3. No good. Cloudhorse with the rebound. Puts up and fouled. Missed the shot, but Cloudhorse will go to the line. She's got 7 points on the day. Mid 60% free throw shooter. Is 1 for 2 on the day. First one up and perfect. Nothing but net. Coming in again is going Star Valley is going to be Johnson and Christensen. Coming in for Coles and Dana. Looking for point number 9. Cloudhorse has it on the way. Looks a little short. Hits front iron, but the English takes it over and good. She now has 9 on the day. 40-22 in favor of Star Valley. Riverton has definitely improved over the year. Definitely on that. They were able to keep this really tight here until the beginning of the fourth quarter. Fouls playing a part of that. Stolen away by Riverton. They try and break, and then they turn it back over to Star Valley. Star Valley has it, and they're in the half court with Erickson. Erickson, they're going to swing it all the way around the key to Nelson. Nelson goes inside, now outside for a wide open look at 3. It missed everything, but rebound is by Star Valley. They put it up, no good, but will go to the line to shoot 2. That'll be Dandridge going to the line. She got the offensive board, and the foul was against Paisley Jackson. That's her 4th, team 3rd. First one by Dandridge is up and no good. 3 minutes to go here. A reminder, this is the regional, so it's not traditional. So we won't have the boys game immediately following. In fact, the boys won't play until 1:30. So we'll be back here on KTAK today with that. Missed the second one, did Dandridge. Break by Riverton. Cloudhorse gets it to Leesburg. She misses from 15. Cloudhorse with the rebound, puts it up, no good. Gets her own offensive rebound again, puts it up, and she's fouled. So great effort here by We2 Cloudhorse. She will go to the line. She's looking for point number 10. First one on its way. Good. She has worked very diligently and improved her free throw shooting as the year's gone on, as can be testamented today as the fact that she's 4 for 5, make that 5 for 6 on the season, only about a 63% free throw shooter. So it's now 40-24 in favor of Star Valley with 2:40 to go. Star Valley looking to get up into the front court quickly, does so, and now will back out as Riverton's team defense got back. Erickson with it, gets it over to Nelson. Nelson to Johnson. Johnson, picked up her dribble. I thought she took a step. No whistle, though. Goes cross court for Nelson on the baseline to Christensen. Nice pump fake. She drives in, puts up, and one. She now has 8 on the day. Riverton came into the fourth quarter down 13 within striking distance. Star Valley, the 1 seed, opens the fourth quarter on a 9-0 run, chance to make it a 9-4 run, chance to make it 10-4. All the points in the fourth quarter for Riverton coming from the free throw line, all by We 2 Cloud Horse. Free throw for the and 1 is up, and Christensen has a traditional three-point play with 2:14 to go. 19-point lead for the Lady Braves, 43-24. Paskett brings over the timeline, hands it over to Leesburg. Leesburg to Engstrom, back up top to Leesburg, looking for Tyra, gets it to her. Now out to Paskett. Paskett dribbles across the top of the key, going to her right. Now to Tyra back at the top of the key, minute 50 to play. Tyra takes a couple dribbles, picks up. Now she needs a little help. Leesburg comes and assists. Leesburg drives in. She was looking for Cloud Horse, and she's going to throw it away. Is a good idea, good, but equally as good defense by Star Valley. Star Valley gets it to Hatterley, her first time in the game. Swings over to a look from 3 by Johnson, up and good. So the final score is definitely not going to be indicative of how well Riverton kept this going through 3 quarters. And we've got a timeout on the floor by Coach Bosner. Comes with a minute 16 and his team down by the largest lead of the day, 22, 46-24. It will be a full one. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back on KTAK and Wire Today.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
All right, out of that timeout, we're seeing Spradlin coming in. We're also seeing Taylor come back in for the second time. Inbound is to Brown, who's also checked in. So it's Leesburg, Taylor, number 15, JV player we haven't seen all year. I don't have her on the roster, so I'll look that up for tomorrow. But Riverton definitely now just resting the legs as they will be in an elimination game tomorrow. Brown puts up a shot. It was no good, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. She misses the first one. Second one on its way is good. Bringing across the timeline is Johnson as we go under a minute left. Star Valley gets it over to White, who's checked in. She shoots a three. Good. So things got out of hand here in the fourth as it's now a 24-point lead for Star Valley. But Star Valley will see again Riverton on the fourth line. Not wholly unanticipated if things were going to go chalk, as they say. Riverton will be looking to defeat most likely Evanston. We'll find out later today, but that would be if it follows on paper what it would look like. Riverton with it, they almost turn it over, then they get it back, and there's a foul in the process. It's going to go against Johnson. It's her first, team third of the fourth. Credit Star Valley for, nope, they're going to actually say it was against Riverton, so let's take that off. They pointed at Johnson. The foul is actually going to go against number 4, Brown, her first, team fourth. In the Click It or Ticket postgame show they'll follow immediately, we'll kind of dive into this. Star Valley played a very clean game. They only have 6 fouls on the whole day. Johnson puts up the first free throw as Riverton is at 5. And she misses that one. Second one on its way, no good. Rebound falls to Brown. .12 seconds left. Taylor to Leesburg. Leesburg looking to go baseline, looks for number 15, and it's going to go off her ankle. Again, one of those bounce passes where at its lowest point, it was where it kind of needed to be at its rebounding back up height. They're going to say, no, it didn't go off her ankle. One ref said one way, the other one overruled him. So it'll stay with Riverton with 6.1 seconds left. Into Brown, she puts up a shot, kind of a falling back fadeaway. No good. Rebound is by Riverton, but no shot off in time. So this is your final score. Star Valley Lady Braves 49, Riverton Lady Wolverines 25. We'll be right back with the Click It or Ticket postgame show here on WYO Today and KTAK.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com. We're out there.
Bailey's Enterprises is a proud sponsor of Riverton Wolverines football. For over 50 years, Bailey's has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service and to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey, go Wolverines. Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now.
And welcome back to the Click It or Ticket postgame show here on 93.9 KTAK and WYO Today. We're going to start off looking at the score situation. Riverton outscored 29-13 in the second half. They went into the half down 8. They came out of the third quarter down 13. The fourth quarter, they were outscored 16-5, and that one led to your final score of 49-25. Riverton unable to find a field goal in the fourth quarter is really what the storyline would be there. All 5 of their points in the fourth quarter coming from the free throw line. As we go to the Ranger Printers ledger, we see that leading scorer for the day was Star Valley's Coles, but she was effectively shut down for the majority of the second half. She had 11 in the first half. Rounding out the other scores for Star Valley, you had Dana with 11, Christensen with 9, Englehart with 6, Johnson with 4, White with 3, and Nelson with 2. For Riverton, your Papa Murphy's player of the game, and we're having issues with that logo. I'll work on that between games, is going to be We Too Cloud Horse. She finishes with 11 on the day. So congratulations to our Papa Murphy's player of the game. Our Gatorade play of the game is going to be, I'm actually going to kind of change up here and say the young post players, Mathil, Taylor. We're going to kind of give them that as a group. Their play in the post was what kept Riverton in this game, along with Talon Leesburg, as early on, at least with Talon Leesburg, as the guards found themselves in foul trouble early and fairly often. It was kind of a weirdly called game, kind of hard to get used to, so to speak, as it was called very tightly up and around the perimeter, but not really called tight at all inside the post. But for Riverton, We Too Cloud Horse, your Papa Murphy's player of the game finishes with 11. Talon Leesburg finishes with 6. Tyra with 3. Paskin Engstrom with 2. And Brown with 1. So what this means now for Riverton is they will now play tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. We'll be here same time as today. It will be an elimination game. The elimination game will be, let me pull it up here so I can give you exactly who it could be between. The elimination game will be between Riverton and the loser of the game that is getting ready to tip off here in about 11 minutes between Rock Springs and Evanston. Now, as a coach or players or whatnot, you don't care who you're going to play. You know you got to get ready for a game. If you're a Riverton fan, you're hoping that is Evanston. Evanston, of course, Riverton went into Evanston and defeated them. I'm trying to get the score for you. They won 49-35 going away. Of course, they were led by Paisley Jackson's 23 and Talon Leesburg with 11, Cloud Horse with 9, Engstrom with 6. And they beat Evanston on the 10th of February. So that would be an advantage, knowing that they have beaten them and played against them. And then what that would set up is a game on Saturday at 9 a.m. And that game, it could be against several different people. But if they can win tomorrow in their game, they will face off against somebody at 9 a.m. on Saturday. And on the line in that game would be a shot at going to Casper and going to state. The good news is, barring something really, really odd happening, it's not going to be Cody. So you'll be facing a team with a loss, even if it was Cody, but that's the one that everybody's kind of tried to avoid. Then they would play for third and fourth and for seeding at noon on that day. Now, that's where we may get into a little bit of difficulty, depending on the boys and girls, how they do, because they will be playing, if the girls make it to Saturday now, they will be playing at Lincoln Middle next door on Saturday, if they make it to that point. So that's kind of where we're at as far as that. Reminder, it will be the Riverton Wolverines, the boys' side, against the Evanston Red Devils today at approximately 1:30. And depending on what happens they will either play tomorrow at noon, or they will play, if they win, tomorrow at 6. So we'll be back here on 93.9 KTAK and Wire Today at approximately 1 o'clock for the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show for the boys' side. For now, we're going to kind of get our stuff together and get out of the way of other radio broadcasters who are going to be looking to set up here as we've got games at Green River High School all day. We'll see you in just about 3 hours on KTAK and WYO Today.
Care has clinics located in Arapahoe, Ethity, and Riverton. We provide family medical services along with dental, optometry, behavioral health, physical and occupational therapy, and more. Our in-house lab and pharmacy at all locations make for a one-stop primary healthcare center for your healthcare needs. Wind River Family and Community Healthcare is striving for a stronger, healthier community because Wind River cares. More information can be found at windrivercares.com.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit